Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and having a great day. First up, we have news that Ripple has officially surpassed Visa and transaction speed. Apparently, Ripple is now capable of performing 50,000 transactions per second compared to Visa's 24,000 transactions per second. We had news about this about not even a year ago, sometime the end of last summer, that they planned on doing network upgrades and that eventually XRP would be able of performing 50,000 transactions per second, which is great. XRP's 50,000 transactions per second is informative. Information available at the Ripple company's website portal that was updated in July 2017. However, recent XRP potential Cobalt updates and system health decentralization improvements promise to further increase the transaction speed and capacity that the altcoin is capable of, as well as improve the safety of XRP transactions. Brad Garlinghouse has also come forward recently saying that he is actually not going to announce any more partnerships until they have reached over 200 partnerships, because there was a time period, I'm sure you all noticed, where we were getting Ripple news every single day about a new partnership, 1 or 2 partnerships every single day. And I guess they got tired of constantly pumping out this news that they had one new thing. So we will not apparently have any more news about partnerships until they reach over 200. And I think the last time they were at 130, 150 partnerships with all these different banks. I know one day they had, I think 75 that were just out of Japan and South Korea. So that's actually pretty good for the entire project. And let's see exactly what they do moving forward. Next up, Blockstream has unveiled a Lightning Network app, or a LAP, as the user friendliness of the revolutionary Bitcoin technology continues to increase. The first of 7 so-called LAPs, or Lightning apps. File Bazaar allows content creators to offer digital items such as photos on a pay-per-view basis. They then use the Lightning Network to receive payments from consumers to view the content. They also have a little map here of what the Lightning Network looks like. Very, very interesting. So Lightning hasn't really been around for a long time. I mean, I think we have over 2,000 nodes that are now active on the network. A lot of people expected the price of Bitcoin to jump a bit further once Lightning got activated, and we're now receiving news that it may take around 3 to 5 years, give or take, for Lightning to be completely implemented on the network and for everyone else to start using it, because at the moment it seems a lot of merchants have started to use Lightning. So it's really a numbers game at this point of which one can move quicker, because I wholeheartedly believe that Ethereum may implement Casper and Plasma sometime this year, which would then put them in front of Bitcoin. I want Lightning to definitely make it, but there are a lot of people who have come forward talking about the Lightning Network and that it may not be completely ready to be launched. So I hope that it actually does well. Next up, that is the map. During this week's G20 summit in Buenos Aires, Argentina, France's Minister of Finance, Bruno Le Maire, highlighted the importance Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies may have in the world's economy. Le Maire pointed out that France, along with Germany, called for cryptocurrencies to be placed on the G20's agenda, along with, I think it was Japan as well. The minister revealed that France will start working on cryptocurrency regulations before the rest of the world in a bid to put Europe at the forefront of digital economy. As covered, G20 has called for cryptocurrency regulations recommended by July this year, seemingly confirming rumblings of a crackdown on cryptocurrencies are out of the picture. Like I said this for so long, it's just going to come down to taxation. And I'm glad that I'm really surprised that France is actually being the first one who is moving forward. But this is very good news. Le Maire, like most of the world's leaders, added that cryptocurrencies may be used in illicit activities. He has to say this, but noted that he firmly believes this technology is very positive for every country. For that to happen, however, we need to have regulations, and Europe will lead the process. Once again, very surprised. He said, "We agree that crypto assets can be very interesting for everyone, and we obviously are in favor of blockchain technology, which can provide very good support to financial assets in Europe or anywhere in the world. We are in favor of these technologies, but we want these technologies to be secure, and therefore we need to define very clear measures for their regulation." I don't know if you guys remember a couple of weeks ago, there were, not even a couple of weeks, maybe like a month or two ago, a lot of analysts kept on coming forward saying that the end of July or like August would be when we have the market shoot back up. But this is even before the G20 people announced anything about the end of July. So it's kind of weird that they all seem to know that by the end of the summer, we'd have a price increase on the crypto market even before this was, you guys get what I'm saying? It's all very weird, but all I'm predicting is that we're going to see some type of taxation thing. There was news yesterday that a couple of European countries have come forward saying that how they plan on taxing cryptocurrencies. And this was a rate anywhere from 0% to some countries saying that they would tax crypto up to around 50%. I am expecting these countries to have a huge outflow of people who are using cryptocurrencies in their countries, because nobody's going to want to pay 50% taxes on anything that they have made. Next up, it seems that Wall Street regulators are after cryptocurrency hedge funds. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, will examine dozens of cryptocurrency hedge funds, which are known for their risky trading strategies and higher fees versus traditional investments. Regulators want to make sure as many as 100 crypto hedge funds are delivering what they promised to investors, according to a report in the Wall Street Journal. I was reading Wall and I got report. Anyway, I'm actually kind of little shocked at this, but I think this was bound to happen as well. Anything that crypto has touched, they're going to make sure that they kind of even look into it a little bit, because if you have ever seen hedge funds before, these people make hundreds and billions of dollars. And when it comes to that amount of money, especially when it comes to cryptocurrencies being attached to it, they're trying to make sure that they're doing everything legally, quote unquote, going forward. So this was kind of bound to happen. And I'm actually happy-ish that it is. But definitely going forward, there will be a lot of structure when it comes to cryptocurrencies. And I am still very optimistic that sometime this year, prices will shoot back up once every single word regulator is completely out of the news. I think this is when we will see a lot more market confidence coming back. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this video. There's just a lot of stuff happening today. There's constantly new things popping up. I'm very surprised because we usually don't get a lot of news on the weekends. But lo and behold, here we are. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend wherever you are, wherever you might be, whatever you might be doing. Thank you once again for all the support. And yeah, I will talk to you all soon. See you.